Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Oh. Just going to do all signs, whatever you need to know. Yeah, it has been. It has been. I hope everyone's doing well. Had some free time, so I thought I would come on and do an all signs. Hopefully I can last the whole time. All right. This is just whatever you need to know. We're going to start with Leo. I'm going to do Leo first. Leo. Well, we'll start with fire signs. Leo. Happy birthday to the Leos. It's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Miss Pinky Pains. Pink Pains. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. We're starting with Leo. Happy Saturday, D. Marie. Oh, we have Gemini in here, stirring things up. Geminis are so fun. All right, Leo. Yes, we're going into August. Out with that terrible July. Out with that bad July energy, and with August, the great, that terrible, out with that terrible retrograde, Cancer retrograde. Whew, we made it through it. I feel like that was the worst. Like, usually the retrogrades don't they really don't affect me that much. Maybe like technologically, but that one, whoo. There was one like a couple of years ago. I would say like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it was Aquarius season that affected me. This one, it had me. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. It was terrible. I have a lot of air in my chart, so like the water signs, kind of. I don't vibe well with that. Like if a moon is in Pisces, sometimes I get real moody, so I don't vibe well with if a lot of like energy's in water. So anyway, but I can only think is because maybe I have a lot of air in my chart. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, we're starting with Leo. Stop talking. What does Leo need to know right now? Okay, into you. All right. I'm not saying anything yet because that can go right fast. Okay, so we have the journey. So far, so good. Seven of Swords. The Chariot. And the Sun. Okay. That's interesting. That looks very positive, but why is the Seven of Swords here? That's the only... Not unless we have somebody hiding that they're into you. Okay. So... I'm going to clarify this. So we're moving forward in a positive direction. You could have somebody who is has like a crush on you and they're hiding it. You you could be this is a love card, so if this is like let's say this has nothing to do with love, you could be doing something you're really into and maybe you're just not telling people what you're doing. Like maybe you're going on a new path, going in a new direction, and you're just not telling people what you're planning. You're keeping your shit to yourself, your thoughts and your feelings. Looks like you're very determined to move in a positive direction, though. Very nice. This looks really good. Other than this, I want to clarify this just to make sure, like, it could be the other way around. Like, you could have somebody who's saying they're into you, but they're not. So let's just clarify that Seven of Swords. I mean, there could be two groups of people, you know. You could have one group where you have somebody who's, you know, pretending they're not telling you they're into you, you know, they have a crush on you. And you could have another group where you have somebody who's pretending. So, and you could have another group who you're keeping your shit to yourself and you're, you know, making plans. So, maybe that's you. You could be pretending you're into somebody, and maybe you're planning on going in a different direction. I mean, I want to see this. Yeah, somebody's holding something back. The Four of Pentacles. The World ending something. I'm on Leo. I just started. I'm on Leo. What's this person's intention? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this because it looks good on the surface, but when I dig deeper, okay, I have revenge. All right. It says collaboration. Let's work together to achieve shared success. I still haven't gotten over what's occurred in the past. Friendly. I'm approaching you with nothing but kindness. Revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So, here, I would have to say that somebody's hiding their true intention. Now, this could be you. You could be like sitting around, maybe you could be sitting around here, maybe you're with somebody and you feel like somebody has done something to you in the past. Maybe you're with somebody right now and you haven't gotten over what they've done. And maybe you're planning on, you know, breaking up with them, but you haven't told them yet, you know. But you're still pretending to be into them. If not, this could be vice versa. Now, if you have somebody approaching you, I would say in August, because we do have the Sun card, I would say they may have already approached you because this is July, August, or, you know, in the next few weeks. And they pretend they're into you and they've gotten over something this is definitely somebody that's around you now or somebody that you've known. And they're like, oh, I got over that. I would say they haven't. So, yeah, there's some envy here. That's not the best either. There's some like jealousy, envy. So if this resonates, I don't know. You may have somebody around you that wants, they say they want to work with you, but I don't think they do, or unless this is you making some sort of plan. I'm not sure that's the best. Like, if this is you, I don't know if that's the best way to deal with something. Like, I guess it depends on the situation. I'd have to know more if that's you. But so that's just a warning. If you have somebody like saying they got over something, they didn't. Okay? Yeah, there's some sort of instability here. What's the moon? Or if you feel like you have to like hide something, you know, if you feel like you have to like hide something, I mean, to be around somebody, that's really not the best either. If there's like some sort of, because this is having to protect yourself, to be defensive, to be on the defense. So moon. Oh, sun and moon eclipse. So something could be coming to the light. Yeah, so this is a secret, or it's your intuition being confirmed. Somebody, yeah, some sort of argument, or if somebody is in competition with you. This is so weird. That would be the envy, like somebody's competing with you, even if they're like your partner. Like they pretend they want to work together, but they're like always against you. I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely there's a saboteur energy around you. I think you'll find out, or you'll know who it is. All right. I'm only doing, I'm not answering questions today. I'm only doing signs, what you need to know. I just did Leo. Now I'm on Sagittarius. Sagittarius. no facts. Oh, thank you for that, D Marie Gen X. I appreciate it. Okay, no, I only did Leo, and now I'm on Sagittarius. That's all I've done so far. Okay, no facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up lies. Great. Financial constraints. So, is somebody lying about money? Ace of Cups. The Hermit. And the Fool. So whatever this person is lying about, it is something big because we have two major arcanas, okay? So the Fool, in this case, they want to make somebody take some sort of risk or be naive. For security and stability. There is some sort of offer here. I feel like it's whatever they're offering, that's the lie. Because see how that cupboard is bare? So I would say this person has nothing to offer. Or they're insecure. So that's insecurity. The Hermit. Oh, this person is... Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. So whoever this is, they do the same thing over and over again. So they're like in some sort of cycle where they do the same thing over and over, and I expect a different result, okay? I feel like they have some sort of insecurity issue. So to me, it's almost like I feel like they want people to compete for their affection. If it's love. So they want people to compete in some way. Oh, this is somebody who this is why they don't have, it's an empty offer. That's why. Okay. So this is somebody who runs away. So they'll offer you something and then they'll run away. I don't care what I don't care what type of situation it is. Okay. I mean, this looks like a love offer. I'm going to put it in love. Okay. So this would be somebody who would come in and say they want a commitment, and then they would either sabotage it in some way, or they would just ghost you or whatever. They would, you know what I mean? But it's due to insecurity issues. So I'm on Sagittarius. So you may have someone coming in to make you offer an offer. So just be on the lookout. Or if you're dealing with this already, you may get an offer that's empty. If it's love, I mean, you could even get, this could even be business, you know, or somebody who wants to partner up in some way. All right, so we're on Aries. Aries. I'm only doing the signs today. I'm not doing questions. Something about you, boy. I'm on Aries. Yeah, I did Leo first. I did Leo, Sagittarius. I'm on Aries. I'll repost it over on, well, as long as I can still download it later, I'll repost it over on YouTube later. Aries. Ooh, thief. Adjacent possibilities. Oh, did someone put a mustache on me? I didn't see it. If they did, thank you. I missed it. All right. It looks like somebody's trying to cause some sort of confusion here. You have a great weekend too, Dee. Temperance. Judgment. Man, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Someone's at a crossroads here. Someone's trying to create some sort of confusion, though. That's what it looks like. And then let's see this. Yeah, somebody's exhausting somebody here. What are they doing? Somebody maybe, okay, so this is like being at a crossroads trying to make a judgment call because I feel like somebody is like draining a person. And so you may be thinking, like, should I just like reject this? I don't know. Somebody is trying to make some sort of offer here. But it's almost like anytime you deal with a certain person, anytime you deal with a certain person or situation, it like may take a lot out of you. You may have to recover, you know? So you may be thinking about like, like rejecting them. If somebody's rejecting you, it could be like maybe they rejected you in the past and now they're coming back around and you're like trying to decide whether to deal with them again. I don't know. If not, then you're trying to decide whether to like there's too much confusion. You're trying to decide whether to just be done with something, you know? To me, that would be a good idea. Because when I see this together, that's a hell no. Because also this is coming up. Spiritual hater. That's like being attacked. Also with the Nine of Wands, that's exhaustion. Having to walk on eggshells. Needing to protect yourself. Yeah, look, I was wondering with the Ace of Cups and I got the Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. See if somebody here who's just not who they say they are, their intentions aren't what they appear to be. And I don't, whoever this is, if you're thinking about distancing yourself, keeping, from a certain individual, I feel like that's the right thing to do. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Or if somebody's making an offer and you're like, maybe I shouldn't take the offer because something seems off, that's probably the right. All right. Hey, how are you, Moonlight? Aquarius. Hey, all right. How are you? Gemini moon. That's got to be rough. Thank you. Body, mind, tarot. Okay, where am I? I gotta stay focused. Who am I in Aquarius? Oh, always partying. No, Pisces will probably be last. Unfortunately, poor Pisces. They're only first during March. I'm on Aquarius right now. Oh, we got two. The thinking man and appreciation. I'm also getting that song Secret Lovers. I don't know if that's... I think that's channeled because I had a different song that's before. We'll see. Five of Swords. That's what we own. Ace of Wands. There it is. Oh, the Seven of Cups. The Queen of Wands. You may be very attractive right now. Somebody definitely could, there could be, okay, I'm going to have more than just that, but I'm going to stick with that song. There definitely could be some sort of fantasy going on for some right now. Because this could be somebody thinking, like, appreciating you, all right? But I wonder if they're, like, jealous of you in a way as well, because I wonder if they think you're, like, going out and having a good time. That's so strange. All right, I gotta clarify this. Five of Swords. They could be, yeah, jealous of you at the same time. That is so weird. Or else you have somebody else envious of you, jealous of you. I don't know. So I would say that would be somebody who you walked away from. Could be like, because to me this is fantasy, and then this would be somebody sitting around wondering about the competition, maybe. Interesting. I want to see what this thinking man. Other than that, we have some other things going on. Yeah, I'm telling you, that would be somebody you rejected. There could be somebody that you rejected that is sitting around jealous about what you're doing, but at the same time fantasizing about you. Isn't that weird? People are weird. Okay. On another note, you could be having a lot of creative ideas. We're going to get off of that. Okay. Because I don't really care about that. I will look into like maybe this person is going to like approach you, but other than that, you could be getting some like creative ideas. All right. Let me see that. I want to look at that. I'll get back to that in a minute. Yeah, if you get any type of creative ideas that bring some sort of inspiration, that kind of like lift you up and bring you into some sort of like hopeful energy, especially if you've been blocked, I would like definitely use that and act on it, okay? Because it could like bring you into a better mindset, all right? If you've been like blocked and like, because we have the Ten of Wands, so if you've been like kind of like weighed down and blocked, you could be getting, because this is like fantasy, all right, and creativity, all right. So definitely use that. All right, so let's see if somebody's gonna like, let me see this Ace of Wands. As far as like if somebody's thinking about trying to offer you something. Okay, all right, it is. So you may have somebody that you may have rejected in the past. They may try to come in and offer you something, okay? Just be aware of that. Let me see this person. I mean, the Five of Swords is here, so I'm not a fan of that. Let me see his person's intentions. I'd love to get together for a date. Can we make plans? I don't think you're interested. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. I mean, they're approaching friendly. I don't see that they have negative intentions, okay? But I can be honest, like, you don't seem interested. I'm not exactly sure if, like, yeah. He's the red light district. Is that why always partying is here? You just don't seem, you don't seem interested. Because we also have this, like, this person likes competition. We have this. Community property. That's what that's what that is. All right, Libra. And then Gemini's next. Libra. Oh, that's why that song came up. He probably likes to keep people a secret. Oh, thanks for any gifts. I appreciate it. Libra. Oh, Lord. Ooh, Healer of the Ages. Two Cups. Thank you, Grand Runner, for the gift. I appreciate it. Queen of Wands. Oof, damn. All right, so, ooh, yuck. Okay. All right. So the Ten of Swords is you may get betrayed by somebody. Enough to, I mean, if it isn't like love, if it's love, you're definitely going to block them. You're cutting them off. But if it's not love, it's some other relationship. You're definitely block. It looks like you may block somebody. So you're standing up for yourself. It looks like you're setting some sort of boundary with somebody. Actually, I want to use this deck. If it's love, I would definitely say this person cheated. Okay. And if it's not love, you have somebody who betrayed you by like lying in some way. It could even be more than like one person, third party. Yeah, somebody took some sort of risk gambling. Damn. I mean, this one's clear. I don't even have to guess. Like, there's no guessing here. Not that I ever guess, but like, this is clear, clear. There's somebody who's very immature. The Knight of Wands is very irresponsible. So you're, let me see the Healer of the Ages. It's just sometimes when I get the Healer of the Ages, it gives me, when I get some other negative cards with it, it gives me like cult leader type energy. Very charismatic, you know. So it's very clear. It just looks like somebody's going to betray you in some way and you're going to cut them off. Looks like you're going to set some sort of boundary. Like it's going to be, there's going to be no denying something anymore with the Two of Swords. Like that you have to cut a certain individual off. I already did Leo. I did them first. There's going to be no denying something. You have to cut this person off. Because it's like self-betrayal if you don't. Basically. Gemini. All right. No, I haven't. I've done, I'm on the last air sign. I've done fire, and I'm on the last air sign. Gemini. Norway. Gemini. I just did Libra. Okay, Gemini played out. You resonate with that, huh? Patience. Queen of Cups. Eight of Swords. Oh, thank you for the gifts. The roses. And ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Gemini. Something really doesn't have any value here. Like, it's like you're trapped in something that has no value. Like, you're sitting here waiting. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, you're trapped. And the Five of Pentacles is like, you're drained. There's no value. So it's like you're in a job and you're just waiting for it to get better. You're waiting for it, like the environment to change. Oh, this is going to get better. Like, maybe I'll get a raise and you're never going to get a raise. Like, these people are going to change. This environment's going to get better, but it's not. And you know you should move on from the job and find something better, but you don't. You just keep hanging around. I'm going to keep hanging around. Like, yeah, she looks pretty comfortable there in her misery look. Like, she's pretty comfortable there, but it's really miserable. Like, yeah, maybe you're sacrificing. What is it you're sacrificing? Hope. So we have the High Priestess, that's your intuition. And then we have the Star, that's hope. Okay. So Five of Pentacles is feeling isolated. And this says not recognizing the importance of a connection. So there's somebody who's not recognizing the importance. So we're sacrificing. So Five of Pentacles is abandonment. So we feel abandoned. We're trapped here. We feel abandoned. The Queen of Cups is emotions. So we're sacrificing our emotional well-being for a connection. And somebody is not recognizing the value of a connection. So you're sacrificing your emotional well-being when the other person isn't recognizing the value of the connection. Is that it? So maybe you're holding out hope that you're staying trapped in something, holding out hope that somebody's going to recognize the value of a connection. Is that what you're doing? Or holding out hope that somebody is going to see your value? Is that what you're doing? When really, like, you should be realizing that that's not going to happen and you should move on. Like, you should take action to move on, because it's like you're stuck at that starting line and you should go. You should go. You need to go. That's what this Eight of Wands is. You should go. But see, she's got to stop there. This is for Gemini. But if it resonates, I guess it can be, ooh, loneliness. Solo venture reveals hidden truths. So I wonder if you should go on some sort of, hold on. Go on your own or something. Yeah, it says like keeping yourself stuck. Because this is being trapped. But it's like thinking that someone's gonna see your value. Recognizing your own value. But maybe it's attached to some sort of abandonment issue from like childhood or something. Yeah, I shouldn't wait. Yeah, that's being waiting, suspended waiting. I guess you shouldn't stop. I guess you should stop waiting. I guess that's what it's saying, to stop waiting for people to see your value, I guess. And see your own value. Let's see the 8 of. Yeah, it says to take action, inspired action, new lease on life. 8 of Wands is taking action. New lease on life is Ace of Wands, creativity, passion, new lease on life. I guess not wait around for people. Or wait around for opportunities. Yeah, it says to quit waiting. I mean, if you're waiting for people, I mean, it says to quit waiting, I guess, yes. I did Aquarius. I'm on Capricorn. No, Cancer will be next to last. Capricorn. Okay, Queen rising. Okay. Stepping into your power, praised, coming up in the spotlight. All right, I like to see that. I haven't done Virgo yet. It'll be Taurus and then Virgo after Capricorn. Ooh, the Magician in the Mirror. I might switch decks. Should I? I don't know. I'll stick with this one. I'll stay with it. But I need to get that out of there. Okay, wait, the Two of Pentacles that came out. The Four of Wands. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. Damn, I'm gonna get one. I don't even remember how many I was getting. Ten of Swords, damn. What are you doing? Let me look at this for a minute. Okay. I have a couple of different things here. Okay, so for you, I like this together because to me this looks like you're coming into some sort of power and manifesting something here. Especially after, like, it's almost like you're turning a difficult situation into something really good, okay? I keep hearing, like, turning shit into sugar. Like, that's... Hold on. I want to see this Ten of Swords. God, it's almost like you make some sort of decision and it, like, changes something overnight. I don't know. It's almost like you're cutting off some dead weight or something. Because, see, like, I'm making this choice, the two of the Lovers, and I'm blocking this out. Do you know what I mean? It's like I was weighing this before, the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you were juggling too much and you drop something. You're dropping something, and it's I feel like it's a good decision. I feel like it has to do with, like, a home or a home situation or, like, a home business, or with these, okay, the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Property, home. I guess it could even be like, oh, I'm going to retire. I don't know. I mean, it definitely could even be like maybe you're with somebody and they're leeching off you. And you're like, we're breaking up. And, you know. I was thinking that is so interesting. It was almost like I was getting like you make a boss move. Well, it does say stepping, didn't it say? But it was almost like I was getting the emperor, but I didn't say it. And then like you're going to make some sort of boss move, but then I got the emperor. To cut something out. That's what it seems like to me. I'm telling you. You make it. I feel like you make some sort of decision to cut something out, to cut something off, and it turns something around for you. Like I said, I can sit here and name things all day long. Like I could try and use a different deck to see if I can get more. I could be either. I have family and occupation, so I'm telling you, I guess it's for different people. Like, I guess it could have to do with, for some of you, maybe it just seems like you're doing a lot, you're juggling a lot, and you drop something, some sort of, but it turns things around for you in some way. I was trying to like figure out to, narrow it down, but I guess since it's for different people, it could be, for some, it could have to do with a family situation. For others, it could have to do with your job or a family business. So, whatever it is, it looks really good. Well, I guess it doesn't look good if you like, it doesn't seem good. I guess it doesn't look good if you like, say you have somebody leeching off you and you decide to cut them off. I guess, that may not feel good. But if that resonates, that looks like it's the right decision. Because it seems like overnight, it changes. Yeah, I did Sagittarius. It changes things for you. Like it brings back stability for you. Okay. So unfortunately, somebody could feel like, and if it's vice versa, like maybe like somebody does that to you, I'm going to say that it may not seem like it's, but it's going to go in your favor. But to me, it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's you. Like if it's vice versa, someone like like decides that they're gonna break up with you, and you've been their stability, and all of a sudden they decide they're gonna break up with you. It's actually gonna go in your favor. Like eventually, you may not see it that way. It's gonna bring more stability to your life because you're gonna get rid of a leech. Okay, that was Capricorn. We're on Taurus. I need a drink. Good morning, Joyce. I did Aquarius a while back. Taurus. All I have left is Taurus, Virgo, and the water signs, just so anyone knows. Taurus. Ignoring. Okay, so we have indecision in the garden at the gate. Somebody, well, let's just, somebody looks like they need to make a decision and they're ignoring it. Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords. The Five of Cups. Damn, the Seven of Swords. Maybe we'll get one more. Ten of Cups, damn. Somebody's definitely avoiding making some sort of change or decision. Because this is avoidance as well. It looks like somebody's like either playing the victim or they have some sort of regret. This could be due to a family situation. Seven of Swords. Man, somebody is in denial. Holy crap. The Tower. This has to, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So what is the, so to me that would have to do with like Ten of Pentacles, like I would have to say some sort of financial decision maybe. Indecision. About some sort of opportunity. So Eight of Swords is about rumination. So they're overthinking. But why are they so afraid? What is the problem? Okay. Afraid of change. Uh, yeah, somebody's really in some sort of procrastination. They're in like some sort of fantasy. Hmm. Okay, give me the Tower. Well, that makes sense. I mean, like, obviously, if sometimes if you stay in your comfort zone, then you don't have to, like, you can stay in your, like, fantasy world, you know, and you don't have to change, right? If you don't make a certain decision, you can stay in your fantasy world. You don't have to make a certain type of change, right? I guess it makes sense. So I don't know. Somebody seems trapped. Like they have to make. I don't know. There's some sort of change they need to make. I don't know if this is you, Taurus, or somebody you know. Okay, it looks like there's some sort of change that needs to be made. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles is like a long-term goal. Um, to me, this looks like, oh, we keep getting in, the Hermit could also be like research information. So we're just like, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of long-term goal that somebody wants to do, or but they keep like, as long as I stay in the research or fantasy, then I can stay there. I don't take any action. I can just keep, I don't take any action towards that. I don't take the next step. Because as long as it stays in fantasy, I won't fail. I guess it could be that, because we have the Ten of Cups. That's like some sort of dream. As long as I stay in fantasy, I won't fail. It could be like that. So if I avoid, so there's some sort of avoidance here. It doesn't even matter what the situation is. Like we have some sort of long-term, it could even be a commitment. You know what I mean? Like it could be a long-term goal or a dream that you want to go towards, or it could even be like a Ten of Pentacles could be a commitment. As long as I stay in fantasy, and I don't go towards taking any action. Say I someday I think I want a commitment, but I don't know if I, really want to take action towards a commitment, a long-term commitment. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I stay in the fantasy of it and don't take action towards it, then I won't fail at it. So it doesn't really matter the situation. It just seems like we're not making any type of decision. We're just staying in the rumination, the fantasy. We're avoiding. We're in denial. if I stay there, also maybe I won't get rejected. If it's not you, maybe it's somebody you're dealing with. I don't know. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. Ah! Ooh, we have impersonator. Okay, all I've left is Virgo and water signs. I did everyone else. I will as long as I can download it, I'll repost it on YouTube later. That's why I hold these up so that you can go through and you know, find where your sign is for over there. I did change it a long time ago because I had all those fake accounts that were like reaching out to people, and I finally got them removed, and then as soon as I got them all removed, they made like one more, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change the name. So that, you know, I thought maybe it would help. And it did, like... Alright. Ooh, attachment. So I was hoping that wasn't going to be that bad. Ooh, Envy was... I didn't realize that I picked up the deck and these were sitting there and I didn't realize it. So I think I'm going to set those there because that could be part of it. This is Virgo. That's interesting, wasn't wasn't Michael Jackson a Virgo? Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords, damn. Knight of Cups and the Strings. Maybe I'll do Pisces earlier. All right. So let me look at this for a second. Someone could like their personality could go back and forth. Like they could be really sweet 1 minute and then really like it could shift really on the drop of a dime. Like they could be really sweet and then really angry. Also, I feel like somebody may not want you to see something about them. Let me see this Two of Swords. Obviously. That's it. So we have a person who could act very like chill. I'm really chill. Very innocent, but they're actually could have some anger issues. That's what they don't want you to see. Let me see this. Because see, they're wearing a mask, right? So they could, oh, I knew it, the devil. There it is with the strength. That's what I was picking up. Because see, the Knight of Cups is somebody who is so the romancer, you know what I mean? And if it's not love, it's like, it's somebody who uses their their emotions. But the strength with the devil is somebody who's has anger issues. They're very oppressive, like they'll overstep boundaries. Very pushy. And that's why I was getting the Two of Pentacles. That's where I was getting that's what I'll tell you. So when you have the Two of Pentacles, that's why I was getting the Knight of Cups and the Strength. So that's why I was like getting the two personality type, like the two, and that's why I was getting the Two of Swords, because that's why somebody doesn't want you to see something, the blindfold. Okay. Ooh. So this person plays the victim. They also have like a very deep rejection wound. So if this is somebody you're dealing with, maybe you they could be a feminine energy. This could be a feminine energy you're dealing with. This could be a water sign. Okay. Because that queen was just out there. So I would say if this sounds familiar, this is somebody your values don't match, okay? Your I don't know why I said ethics. Your ethics don't, I don't know why I'm saying that. The Hierophant is about your value systems. Ethics would be the Justice. Maybe it is ethics. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is if this resonates, or if you in the next few weeks meet somebody, I don't know, if you kind of pick something up, or somebody kind of like switches, I don't know, I would probably, keep your distance. Or if this already resonates, you may want to keep your distance. Because this is somebody who's trying to, with the devil and the Wheel of Fortune, they're trying to latch on and change they're trying to latch onto your coattails. They're trying to change their fortune, their destiny. Okay? So it's like an opportunist. Now, whether it's, a love thing or another, a friendship, I don't know. So they're trying to attach to you for some sort of, to use you in some way, to try to change their fortune. Okay? Now, it says, wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, copies you. So, that won't be for everybody. It's going to be for, whoever needs it most. Like, there's somebody who has somebody around them who wants to latch onto them for some reason. Okay. All right, so we'll do Scorpio. And then Pisces. We'll do Scorpio and then Pisces. Scorpio. I am an Aquarius. Yes, I am. Scorpio moon, Aquarius sun. Highly secretive. Oh, Scorpio. Dirty offer. Uh-oh. I like being an Aquarius. If there's really reincarnation, I hope I'm always an Aquarius. I did a Gemini a long time ago. Ooh, look at that. Maybe it's not so bad. Page of Pentacles. The Empress. The Ace of Pentacles. I almost don't want to get another one. Maybe I shouldn't. The Eight of Wands. You have an offer coming in. Look at that. I mean, the what's the tea? I mean, maybe it's not a bad offer. I mean, it's what's the tea deck, so Yeah, I always get along with Aquarius pretty well, usually. Damn, look at this. Someone, I mean, I'll clarify the dirty offer, but look at it. It says, I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. That says dirty off. So these are, what's the tea? So they are meant to be drama. So maybe it's not like a terrible offer. Okay. Doesn't look like it. I've been thinking about your situation. I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. So I don't know. It doesn't look terrible. I will clarify, obviously. So it looks like somebody is coming in with an offer here. We do have the Empress. That is an expansion card. I guess it's going to depend on whether you think an offer is valuable. Okay. So I guess for each and every person, it's going to depend on you. Look at the thumbs up. You know. Thanks for the good job. Eight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. You've gotten the best reading so far. You may have some fear around it. Is this Scorpio? The Eight of Swords. Give me a major arcana for yes. You may have some fear around it. Because I asked if so we have the Eight of Swords with the Five of Swords, because there's like some overthinking, fear, and I asked for a major arcana if that's your perception, because this says door to value, and I always think of this. I see there's money on it, but for me, this is your values, and the Hierophant's about your value systems, and so. I already was saying that. I said the offer is going to depend on if it's something you value. So I guess you do have some sort of offer coming in here. It's pretty fast as well because the Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. So I would say it's in the next couple weeks. Okay. So it's going to depend on you, but you may overthink your way out of something. Why is the Five of Swords here? I'm curious, why you may not like it. Oh, it's okay. You may think either. Okay, so we have Sisyphus. So you may view it as something you've done before, or you may feel like you might get trapped in doing something that, say it's a job, you get offered some job, it's doing this kind of maybe it's good money, but it's doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? Maybe it's boring. You may view it as something that's boring, but it's good money. Right? Or maybe you fear that whatever the offer is, you'll get trapped in something you've done before, Maybe you're working on your own and you get a job offer to get paid really well to go back working for somebody else, right? And you'll be afraid to be trapped. Something like that. Those are the only things I can think of. So, interesting. And of course, it can be, it doesn't have to be about a job. It can be love as well. Maybe you have a love, it could be love offer. You know what I mean? Somewhere in your life, you have an offer coming in, whether it's a love or a job. Maybe you're single and you have somebody offering to ask you out, and you're like, I don't know, maybe I just want to be single. I don't know if I want to get back out in the game. That could definitely be what this is. It does look like a good offer, though. All right, so now we'll do Pisces. Pisces. Maybe you have a love offer coming in. Maybe someone's going to ask you out. Have to see. I already did Aquarius. I only have Pisces and Cancer left. Taurus. I like Taurians. I like all signs, but certain ones I get along with better. All right, Pisces. Someone else got this one. Who else? I can't remember. All right. Angel of Love. The power. One more. A Five of Swords, man. I want to burn it. I'm sick of that card. I'm getting a song, so I'm trying to like listen. Power of Love. It's Kira's game. Make one man weak and another insane. Oh my God, look at what card popped over the Five of Swords. Stupid card. Go away. All right. What are you ignoring? You're ignoring something too. Justify my love. Six of Wands. You're in a transition. You're at some sort of crossroads, like in a transition. Hangman. This is Five of Swords. Yeah, you may have kind of like cut your losses here in a situation, walked away from a situation due to like some sort of value system not being or you're about to. Let me see the ignoring. All right. So somebody tried some sort of tactic with you. That's what they did. And that's what you're ignoring. Unless that's what they're doing. I'll show you. So I'm clarifying the ignoring. Then we have scarcity tactic, karmic friend, spiritual hater. Okay? So either somebody's trying to do like some sort of game and you're ignoring it, or this is the game. They're like giving you the silent treatment. Karmic friend, keep your enemies close, or you know what I mean? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. That's what this is, the Five of Swords. It's like some sort of like tit for tat, jealousy type crap. You could have made a choice to ignore it, though. That I feel like, because see, we have the two of the Lovers, which is a choice, and then you could be ignoring it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you could heal. But then over here, we're at a crossroads, and then we have our value system. But then we have these messengers. What do they want? What's that? Okay, so if somebody's trying to like give you any type of messages, all right, because these are the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, it says no facts, liars, and then marrying for money. So this is shallow, and then this is lying. Cyberbully. So if you do have anybody trying to like come in and give you any type of information, I would take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, this is a group that's not the best. I don't know if it's one person or if it's a group of people. I would distance yourself for your own stability. See how she's like looking at her heart there. I would keep your business on yourself. Keep your mind, you know, mind your own business. because I don't know if this is a friend group or if it's a certain individual. I would just ignore whatever they're doing, whatever tactics they're doing. I would just ignore it. It's not worth your time. I mean, even if they're like using some tactic, like, oh, we're going to leave that person out, we're going to reject them, we're going to leave them out, I would just ignore them. Ignore it. Yeah, for your own stability, right? The Four of Wands. Yeah, it could be time for you to like go, because we have the 8 and 9 of Cups. It could be time for you to choose to go in a different direction for your own emotional well-being, right? To emotionally fulfill yourself, right? Yeah, this is isolating yourself. The Hermit, from a certain group, or like I said, a group, individual, I don't know exactly. Oh, the Tower, I just saw that and then it came out. Yeah, because there is, so the Tower with the Knight of Wands. I'm not really a fan of that energy. Well, for one, I can read it a couple ways. This is a breakthrough that we need to kind of take some sort of action to get away, but also this is a chaotic energy. There's at least one individual who like crosses some sort of boundary. That maybe we should isolate ourselves from, right? So I think I got the message. So it could be. I mean, look at that group. I mean, this is usually the Four of Wands, but I mean, look at how many people are on that that Four of Wands. Like, there's a ton of them on there. Like, and then the Tower. And we got one person, like, that Knight of Wands is coming in to break that up. I don't know, is there like one person in a group creating creating a bunch of chaos? Like, damn. Oh, it's your mother. Well, there's ways you can, there's ways that you can, you know, there's lots of ways. You just don't play into it, okay? You can, what you do, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is somebody with a mentality of a teenager, okay? Their frontal lobe isn't developed, okay? So obviously you're probably in a situation where you aren't gonna just cut that person off. But what you can do is you can make it so it doesn't affect you. So you don't play into it, right? You just don't play into the behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give it the attention. Oh, so if you, well, whatever you cut. Yes, you don't. There you go. Gray rock. There you go. Look up gray rocking. You just don't respond to that stuff. All right, Cancer's the last one, then I'm done. Sometimes it's hard. It is, I know. It is. It is. Hopefully I will eventually. I was doing it, but I caught up. I was doing a lot of, I do a lot of videos, video readings, so I don't get a chance to do a lot of lives because I'm the only one. I run like 4 social media accounts, and people don't realize that there's a lot of like tedious like posting and editing and all that goes behind all that. And it's just me. Nobody else. So I get to do as many lives as I would like to. Cancer. But maybe in the future. We'll see. Oof. Okay. Not my favorite. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, and duplicates feeds off you. Ooh, okay, we'll take both of those. To see and all tied up. Got that card for the last Cancer reading I did, the video one. Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay, we have somebody who obviously pretends that they're the Knight of Pentacles, but they're actually the Knight of Wands. So they pretend that they're responsible and reliable, but they're actually the Knight of Wands. So they're not reliable. So they're a good time, right? And they like that you're... It's so interesting. They like that you're independent and attractive. Okay. So they're coming in fast here. Well, or you could probably, you may already be you may already be communicating with this person. So this person is a fast mover. This person can even talk really fast, okay? I've never actually really picked that up before. But with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, this person could talk really fast. Oof, this person would want to, if you're wanting, if anyone wants you to do something really fast, or somebody's like trying to get you to do something or make a fast decision, I wouldn't do that. Because these are both the fastest knights. These are all the fast cards here, besides the Chariot. I don't care what this is. This is like somebody who comes in and they're like, trying to offer you something, and I need you to make this decision right now. That's it. They want you to make a fast decision. This is somebody who would try to push you into something, overstep your boundaries, intimidate. Well, I don't know how intimidating, because obviously if somebody's trying to, it's not like they would intimidate you. They would try to push you into something. They wouldn't take no for an answer. How's that? That's what it would be. They wouldn't take no for, I'm not taking no for an answer. That's what it would be. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like they don't want you to move on or do something else. I'm not exactly sure what this has to do with, like, it's like they don't want you to be independent. What's this have to, this is like some sort of, what does this have to do with? Like, what type of offer? Like the Page of Pentacles is, it's a small offer. It's not huge. Family. So it could be a family business. It could be something to do with like a property or a house. A job, I guess. If they own a business or you own a business, I don't know. Or if it's dating, right? If somebody's trying to push you to, like, say you've been dating someone and they're trying to hurry you to move in together, right? Something like that. main thing is like somebody's trying to push you into something fast. That's the thing. And to me, this gives like energy vampire. You know what I mean? Or they want to use you for something. So anyway, so that's that. All right, I am all done for today. I hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend. I'm tired. I gotta go. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. I've been on here forever. See you later. Have a good weekend.